What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with another Danmachi video. Of course, we're talking about the weekly 11 draw. Now, this one's actually very special. Now, first of all, this Winnie unit, we've talked about this ad nauseum. We're going to quickly talk about what she does, because I feel like you want at least one of this unit. You may not need a Maxima Breaker, but you want at least one, okay? So, skill 1 is an all allies, fast, strength and magic plus 40%, and dex and agility plus 20% with 30% HP regen. Now, that's a fantastic skill, an awesome skill for Wargame, because hear me out, if you've got Lead and Filvis on your team, remember, they do the buff, but they do the buff at the end of their turn. Well, technically, Lead does it at the end of the turn, Filvis does it at the middle of the turn, but having that extra 40% strength and or magic for both of them, I mean, basically strength for Lead, magic for Filvis, is going to mean that their first hit, while not deadly, is going to hit a lot harder. I mean, a lot harder. Now, they're not going to have a type boost. That's unfortunate. But they are going to have a physical or magic boost, and that's going to help them out drastically. And, of course, at the end of the turn, you're going to have HP regen. So this is a really substantial unit to throw in your Wargame team to produce a bit of extra damage. Okay? Now, I also like this one. Skill 2 is a foes, plural, super earth physical attack, and damage received, attack all and single targets plus 20%, and critical rate and penetration rate plus 40%. That's going to be a great skill for things like 7th Zone, EX missions, stuff like that. That's going to make her a substantial sack unit for your teams going into those events. So once again, another great skill for this unit. Now, these are not skills you need to have a billion of. If you sack her in Wargame, all you need is one. She's got a decent amount of agility. What is her agility stat? At full max limit break, her agility is just about 1,000. Not the end of the world, but with a fast stat, if you boost her up enough, she'll probably attack fairly early. Now, obviously, you do want other agility stacks and things like that on your team, so she goes a little bit sooner, and you want to slow down your opponent team. So having anti-agility and slows on your opponent team will help this attack go off earlier, because you need this to be the first one. You don't want to get attacked with your sack unit out there with no bonds or anything, unless you're just ready for her to crow, which kind of would be the goal in this situation. But either way, having her low bonded would be fantastic, so she is definitely a unit that you are going to want to pull. Now, normally we get a buff and or an AoE, and then an AoE, and then another single target, but in this case, we get, just like with Wealth last week, another AoE, and that is foes, plural, slow, earth, physical attack with ultra uncounter rate, and status debuff and ally status buff plus 2 turns. That is Haruhime's third skill, but with an AoE attack. This unit is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Her SA, foes, plural again, ultra earth physical attack with temporary great strength boost and ultra and guard rate, and damage received, attack all in single targets plus 50%. So she is basically going to debuff your foes AoE and single target resistance to like nothing. So just a fantastic unit all around. Just a really, 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 really awesome unit. I highly recommend acquiring this one, at least to have one just chilling. So let's go ahead and do this. Now we get 2 free draws this week, which is awesome. 2 free draws is substantial. Now, Gold Door, maybe we'll get lucky and get a fake out. Generally not, but we got 2 chances at this. And I'm going to be honest, you guys have watched these. I've not gotten lucky in these. I think we've gotten 1 all year long. So, I say all year long, but the whole time we've had these anime draws. Even when we had just the random ones, we didn't get very many 4 stars. So, I'm hoping the game feels like it owes me. I'm going to be honest. Really hoping. So, nothing on draw 1, but we got a second one. So let's go ahead and draw again. Again, 2 free draws this week, guys. 2 free. Let's see that rainbow. Now, it could be anybody. Right out of the gate. Phrasing? Phrasing? Okay. I'll take that. That's the unfortunate side effect, is that basically every non-time limited unit is on this banner. So a rainbow door, while enticing and exciting, doesn't necessarily mean we're getting the new unit. But we did get a rainbow door. We did get a 4-star. So that is I mean, it's a free 4-star. What do you want? Can't really complain about that. Yeah, and it doesn't look like we're going to get her. That is truly, truly, truly unfortunate. I forget which bet that is. Let's see. That is Lone Werewolf. Oh, okay. He's alright. Not end of the world stuff, but definitely alright. So, we didn't get her on this one, but for the sake of the video, let's go ahead and get our guaranteed and see what we got. Because, like I said, you definitely want one of these. And the nice part is if you've done your CP rewards, if you did the meat fruit when we first got the assist Winnie, then that is all going to basically build forward onto this unit. So, this is a very, very, very good thing. That means that you've had basically a few months to build her up to the point at which she'll be very usable in the incoming war game. And I think mine's only like level 20 or 25, but on all 3 stats. So we can compare the difference in the stats. New phone, who dis? There you go. And I love that art. That art is just great. Just fantastic. Although if you've watched the latest episode, a little bittersweet. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the latest episode. But, fantastic unit. Absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and upgrade her real quick. I hope I have enough books. I have enough Fauna. I have enough Valis. And I should have enough books. Let's go ahead and upgrade her real quick. Oh, we got great success. I always look forward to that. So we're going to get her up to level 60. We're going to compare stats. Because like I said, if you... Okay. If you want just a bond or two of this unit, you want to make sure she's going to go really early in the build. Now, the downside is if you're using her as a sack unit, she may not. I'm very low in Hero Fauna. Yes, I don't need to hear about that in the comments section. I am currently working on farming that. It is not the easiest undertaking. Alright. Let's go back in here one moment. We're going to go ahead and snag... Where is she? She's down here at the bottom. Bam. Alright. Alright, so here we go. Now she's at level 60. So at level 60, I've got 1700 HP. Now I'm going to go ahead and give her 3-star Hero Ascension just because, I mean, I have the Hero Fauna. I might as well. Bam. Bam. So let's compare stats. Okay? So now, HP is at 2,085, which is actually pretty good. Strength is alright, it's at 1,000, but remember, she's only level 60, she's not max limit broken. Max limit broken, she'll be a lot better. Agility is the other one to look at. So I'm going to look at HP, strength, and agility. So HP is 2085, strength is 901, and agility is 433. Again, I would like that stat a lot higher if I'm going to take her to Wargame, because if I'm taking her to Wargame, she's going to take a few hits before she actually gets to move, so not preferable. Not preferable at all. But let's compare. Okay? Now, the way we're going to do this, we're going to go into the album. I'm going to go ahead and filter this down once again to the one adventure of her. Bam. So level 60, if we do 3-star Ascension, so 1785. So already we've got way higher stats out of our CP boosts. Ours was like 905 here. So about 50 more, 51 more. Not end of the world stuff. And actually, like, what? What would you say? Like 10%? Maybe more? Actually, no. More like 20, 30% more agility. So that shows you how the how those stats do definitely stack up and add up. So I'm going to go start working on her CP. If you guys aren't aware, if we go in here, let's actually see what level she's at for real. I wish there was a way to go through this in the same fashion. I wish there was a better way to organize the character list, but dear Right Flyer, not that you ever watch my videos, but okay. So she's level 24 here. Now, she obviously prefers the meat fruits. She'll also take single flowers, but if you've been farming the recent, not the rerun tail, but the new tail that we got, you can actually farm the Winter Reverie presents out of there. And I actually haven't been doing the gachas, so I'm low on the Winter Reverie presents. But you can actually farm these out of there, and they're worth 1,000 each. So if I max this out, it's going to give her 2,100. Not quite enough, but let's go ahead and see what she's going to get here. So 240. So that's perfect. I'll give her 2 flowers. That's going to be 400 CP. And now I've got her up to level 20. Did I only give her 1? I thought I gave her 2, because it's supposed to count for 200. Did it just glitch, or did I only give her... I thought I had 9 of those. Anyway, whatever. Maybe I'd have to go back and rewatch the footage. Maybe that was my mistake. But either way, so she actually got 12 more magic. So I can go do that for all of the events and basically build her back up. But for now, that's kind of the video. Guys, I would recommend this unit. I'm going to work on this unit. I might actually go chase some bonds of her. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But for now, that's going to be my video. Like, comment, share. I'm going to be back at you guys with more Danmachi here tomorrow. Unfortunately, the next video today is planned for something else, but I'll be back with some fun stuff tomorrow. Make sure you tune in, like, comment, share. See you guys very soon.